Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, back with more reviews, and today we are going to be reviewing Velma, the original HBO Max series, and this is going to be a review of episode 1 and 2. And as always, here I give you a brief synopsis of the show. Let me put on my glasses so we can read this properly. So here we go. Episode 1 is entitled Velma, and this is the synopsis. After teenage outcast Velma Dinkley is accused of killing a popular classmate, she has just 24 hours to find the real murderer. There's only one problem. Velma has sworn off solving mysteries forever. Now we have episode 2, The Candyman. While Velma goes to great lengths to solve the mystery of her mother's disappearance, including aligning herself with her former BFF turned nemesis, Daphne, Norville, aka the new Shaggy, faces an enemy of his own, the Stoners. Okay, alright. Usually when I don't like something, or I'm reviewing something that I don't like, or I wasn't a fan of after either playing it, watching it, listening to it, I usually say, I usually find some good points that can say, hey, it wasn't for me, but maybe you'll you'll find some type of enjoyment with it by such gameplay, graphics, or something like that, right? It's hard for me to do that for Velma. I will say some positives though. I do like the voice acting. I do like the animation. I think the animation is unique. I like the style of it. In certain shots with the lighting, it works very well. It looks like it's a good looking cartoon. My problem with the show is a whole bunch of jokes that don't land, that are cringy, that you can tell are just politically motivated. And if you know me, and if you know Tacos and Geeks, we never talk politics here. We don't give a damn about them. We are neutral when it comes to that type of stuff, and I'm neutral too. I don't care. But I'm going to give you an example of why the show doesn't work for me. Well, number one is the writing. The writing. Oh my God, the writing. We're going to use Exhibit 1, Fred here. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of Fred's characterization. Fred, of course, is one of the popular kids in the school. Fred is also rich. Fred is also white. So, rich white male. All right. That's 1 point, right? Rich white male. So, there's a situation here where Fred, they always say that Daphne is saying that Fred's very uncomfortable with his body and things of that nature. He doesn't like people see him naked and things like that. Now, having said that, Fred is accused of one of the murders because the victim actually saw Fred naked, so they think Fred killed her for this particular reason. So it's revealed, and I'm sorry for the spoilers. It's revealed, and let me take a sip. Actually, let me take a sip of my vanilla chai. I'm gonna give you 2 bulletin points, and I want you to. After I'm done sipping this vanilla chai, I want to see if you can decide what the punchline or joke is supposed to be. All right. So we have rich white male and insecure with his body. What would a rich white male be insecure about? Or what will a male be insecure about when it comes to the terms of a male's anatomy? Let me take a sip here and let's see if you can guess the joke. That's some good vanilla chai. Did you figure it out? Small dick! Fred has a small dick, everybody. Rich white male, small dick energy. Don't you get it? That's funny, right? Right? Come on. Woo! Oh, God, that's good. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the type of humor you're getting. Number 2, popular girl, the one who's got murdered. She's one of the most popular girls in school. Popular girl. Of course, Velma doesn't really like popular girls. So, let's do another bullet point too. Popular girl. She gets murdered. And then there's this gag where she falls out the locker room and her skull, her skull gets deattached. There's something missing inside her head. So, let's take a look real quick. Let me take another sip and let's you figure out what the joke is. Popular girl, and something's missing inside her skull. What's in all our skulls? There's your hint. Let me take another sip. Did you figure it out? Her brain! Popular girl who's very popular has no brain. Get it? It's funny. This is the type of writing, this is the type of stuff that you're going to be getting here. And just to let you know, parents, that this show is rated TVMA. This is like the creators watched the Harley Quinn show and went, let's do that for Scooby-Doo. No. It works for Harley Quinn because Harley is Harley. Harley Quinn, that type of comedy can work for only Harley Quinn, the Joker, and the Batman. It works because Harley is that crazy. Harley is that nuts. There's so much cartoon ass in this that I was just like, did someone have a sex fantasy about the Scooby-Doo game and wanted to make a show about it? I was just like, I don't know. Watching Scooby-Doo, I never went to see, oh man, I want to see Daphne's ass and tits. Oh man, I wonder what size, does Fred have a big dick or not? Like that's another reason why the reviews out there are slamming this. It's because I guarantee you, the reviews for the show would not have been as bad if they didn't take it from an original, such a beloved, precious IP as Scooby-Doo. If Mindy just made an original show with original characters, I guarantee you the reception would have been way, 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 way higher. But because they took a freaking Scooby-Doo and one of the most beloved Hanna-Barbera IPs and did this, it's like, what are you doing, man? I would say the only thing that really kept my interest was the story regarding Velma's mother's disappearance. That kept me a little bit intrigued, but the show is so bordered and hammered down with these political, social commentary jokes that don't even land. Of course, you have two lesbian cops, and they have to mention that they're lesbian because representation. Like, God forbid if characters could just be characters and we don't make a big deal that a woman's kissing another woman, or we don't make a big deal that this person is black. God forbid if we actually see characters just be, I don't know, next week, this Monday coming up is Martin Luther King. Judge me not by the color of my skin, but the content of my character. God forbid if we all actually did that and didn't make a big deal about everything. Like, representation is not race swamping, sexual orientation, or gender swamping. That's not representation. That's laziness. Representation is you taking the original, you're investing and giving the same platform and marketing to those marginalized groups or underrepresented groups, and you're putting them to the forefront with their original IP stories and not giving them a hand-me-down like, hey, take this popular franchise, let's race swamp it, let's sexual orientation swamp it, let's gender swamp it, and boom, modern audience. They will love it. They'll eat it up. That's not representation. That's laziness. I had to get that off my chest. Writing it's just terrible. There could have been something here. And I think even if they went a darker tone route and not being overly sexualized with corny sex jokes, by the way, corny sex jokes, it's like, okay, oh my gosh, look, we're raunchy. No, it's just, it's weird. Like, to sexualize Scooby-Doo is just fucking weird. I'm sorry. But if they would have went a darker route, meaning like she is solving mysteries, but they took it seriously, that would have been something really good. Like, I would have loved to see a serious tone Scooby-Doo where it could be something like on the veins of Seven or something like that. That would have been worthy of TVMA. But instead we have, Fred's white, Fred's rich, he has a small dick. Small dick energy Fred. Daphne is, they see you can finish the rest because she's beautiful and popular. A popular girl, she gets killed and they took her brain. Look, popular girls have no brain. Like, it's And then also don't forget. Oh yeah, there's a couple of dumb cop jokes in there as well, thrown in for good measure. By the way, with the two lesbian cops, because cops are evil too. Um, Overall, that's my review or slash rant or reaction. I can't recommend this. This was a very painful hour to watch. Voice acting's good. I do like the animation, but there could have been something here, but it is hammered down by bad dialogue, bad jokes, bad trying to be subtle about their social commentary, but not really subtle because they're not obviously clearly not talented enough to be very subtle about the message that they're trying to convey here. And that's pretty much it. This is Justin from MetakusGeeks.com. I don't know what this BS was, but this was Velma. If you want to check it out for yourself, you might like it. If you did like it, let me know why. Comment below, let me know. And if you like what we do here, check out the rest. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this from ONG, browse our website, check out our interviews. And later days, I'll catch you everyone on the next one. Peace.